Okay, so Ms. Joanne Galloway from the Center for Change Northern Michigan would like to speak in support of the bill.
Good afternoon, Senator Polhanke, and good afternoon, committee. I first want to thank each of you for serving our state, and seeing Representative DeMoose on the committee list representing Northern Michigan is a great pleasure for us, so thank you for that. I am Joanne Galloway. I'm the Executive Director for the Center for Change Northern Michigan Advocacy, which is a registered Michigan corporation with a 501c4 status. Its membership and its leadership, residents of Northern Michigan, are proud and excited to be a part of this important work. The Center for Change is a coalition partner with the Michigan Education Justice Coalition. While I now live in Lansing, I spent 30 years of my life in Pickford in the Eastern Upper Peninsula. I am a Pickford High School graduate, and my 3 children all graduated from Michigan public schools. I am thrilled to have the opportunity to work with my Northern Michigan neighbors as we become more educated, inspired, and empowered, taking action on issues like the 3rd grade reading law. As a parent of 3 20-somethings who all had their own individual formal education stories and who are now each living their best life, it's important for me to speak out against the use of retention as a remedy in our schools. The effectiveness of retention is dismal at best. From my conversation with superintendent in the Eastern UP, I quote, "Schools and educators know how to intervene effectively to address the needs of struggling readers and accelerate their achievement. It's my hope that the voices of those who work directly with students on a daily basis, understanding and using research-based strategies and interventions to teach reading will be heard," end quote. He also shared with me information from Hattie's research and meta-analysis that we've heard others mention today, and that it shows a negative 32/100ths effect size, which means that it has been found to have no positive impact whatsoever on student learning. John Hattie developed a way of synthesizing various influences in different meta-analyses, as was mentioned earlier, according to their effective size. In his groundbreaking study, Visible Learning, he ranked 138 influences that are related to learning outcomes, from very positive to very negative effects, and retention has no positive effect on student learning. From my conversation this morning with our Center for Change intern, Nicholas Mitchell, Nicholas is a current student at Northern Michigan University, and I quote from him, "Over the summer, I had the opportunity, at her request, to work closely with my former high school superintendent on the egregious retention portion of the 3rd grade reading laws. Given the detrimental effect that it can have on students and their families and school faculty and staff, it's pertinent that the committee amend the 3rd grade reading laws to remove the retention component," end quote. I want to thank each of you today. I want to stay very focused on what it was that you are working on in particular, and I wanted to bring to you that Northern Michigan voice, that this is something, as the Executive Director of the Center for Change, that has been raised in our communities over the last year and a half, and something that we have been working on, researching and understanding, and so that we were prepared to be able to be here today. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate the opportunity, and keep up the good work.